start, as soon as I start talking, they gonna start messaging me. Okay, I'm back. So the chapter that we're on is chapter, what is that, 16. So 1-6. And but they got it in the numerals. See, they got the little numerals right there. And it's called The Ignorance of the Soul. So you can stay on if you want to hear it. If you don't, you can leave. What I'm going to do is I'm going to read the first beginning, the little synopsis of what everything is. And then I'll get into the chapter. And kind of the way that I do this is after I read it, I cipher with my group. I just break down my thoughts on it and I let them give their thoughts. So it's like a grand cipher. And I think that this chapter is really deep because it's really about what we're going through right now. So let me take a little sip of my lemonade. Abundance. Because this is what we used to do every day. We used to cipher. We used to have thought. We used to talk, you understand, and teach each other and learn from each other and stuff like that and project our angles. So let's do that. Let's try it. So the name of this chapter is The Ignorance of the Soul. In this chapter, Hermes explains that life is an opportunity to come to know God, but that to fulfill this divine purpose, we must cease to be enslaved by the body. The limitations imposed on the soul by the physical body mean that human life is inevitably difficult, but our hope of eternal life rests on how we live our present lives. Earthly existence is an opportunity to train the soul so that at death it does not lose its way but travels straight to heaven. Everything material, even our own body, is foreign to our essential spiritual nature. Unfortunately, we become so caught up in the transitory, sensual pleasures of life that we are unaware of our eternal soul. The body should be the slave of the soul, not its master. Hermes assures us that there is a way to free ourselves from the torments of life. These, he tells us, are simply caused by our own ignorance. He exhorts us to free ourselves from our enslavement, develop our inner vision, and use the power of the mind to experience the mind of God. Why give yourselves to death when you could be immortal, he asks. Shade, man, God, for real. Hermes assures us that heaven of peace awaits those who rise to his challenge. Man is made in the image of God and can therefore rise to become one with God. Only light can know light. It is our fear that separates us from the truth, our lack of belief in ourselves that binds us to the earth. Man has the power to ascend into heaven and yet crawls on his belly through the dust. In Hermes' eyes, mankind's greatest error is that he has the power to know God, yet he does not use it. Simply wishing to know God is enough to set us on the road to enlightenment. The spiritual path is not difficult, for as we awaken from our ignorance, God comes to us at times in places where we least expect it. Suddenly we are aware that God is with us. The end of the spiritual journey is the realization that he is everywhere in everything. That's the synopsis. You got to think about this not just from a book standpoint. This is metaphysics. That's Trice Hermes. That's the Trinity that's within you. And he's trying to tell you that you're an immortal. He says, why give yourselves to death when you could be immortal? Why give yourself? What is self acronym for? Self and cells. Why give your cells to death when you could be immortal? Why give yourself? Because each cell in your body is a self. The I am, the purpose driven life. What is your purpose? Are you giving your purpose to death, or are you giving your purpose to your immortality, which is your soul? You want to come to know God, come to know yourself, and then you will know the mind of God, because you are the mind of God. So what he is telling you is, in order to get to heaven, you got to get to know yourself, because yourself is the creator of heaven. You create heaven and hell with your mind, which is the mind of God, because you are the creator. Simple. He says straight up, simply wishing to be God is enough to set you on a path to enlightenment. Simply wanting to know yourself is enough to set you on a path to enlightenment. Did that say simply wanting to know something outside of yourself? Shay, this is the God spell, the God's spelling. Come on. You is the God's spell. You speak the God's spell every day. You speak your purpose. I am. That's why I was telling him to stop saying he is, using that and then putting child support with it. Are you giving yourselves to death or immortality? Come on with me. I'm over here in the boat. I'm in the portal. The boat helps you travel in the portal. The boat helps you travel the cosmic waters. Remember, I told you that story of Noah? Let's go deeper. You got to go back to the first lecture that I just did, because now I'm finna go to the deeper aspect of that. Now I'm finna go into the God's spell. What is the water? The cosmos. Remember, I told you that the water is the ocean, and the ocean is the cosmos, and the way out is down, as above, so below. What did Noah need to get on? He had to get on the ark. What's the ark? It's a ship. It's a vessel. What do you have? A vessel. Let's go. What happened to his vessel? It got sealed, right? By the great mother. He did a seal. He made a covenant. Let's go. And then what happened? It rained for 40 days and 40 nights. What was that? His fasting. He was getting purified. Purification. Water is purification. That's what water stands for. Let's go. So he was getting purified. That was his baptism. He was getting baptized in the cosmic waters, his vessel. Let's go. And then what do a ship do? What do a vessel do? It travel in a portal. What's a portal? A portal is is to the next dimension, right? A portal is also how you connect to what higher self. A portal is how you travel the cosmos. See, you don't need a ship that you thinking. You don't need a spaceship, motherfucker. You is space. Let's go. They said that it's a soul R system. Soul you. R. A-R. Reverse that, because you're thinking in reverse. R means Ra. Don't you got a system? Don't you got a soul? Thank you. I love my house plants too. Do you see where I'm going? Are you choosing death, or are you choosing immortality? Let's keep going. Let's see. Y'all want to keep going? Throw a 1 in the chat if y'all want to keep going. This is short. It's not long. Throw a one in the chat. If I see a one, I'll keep going with this. If not, we'll shift to something else. Oh, my smoke don't want to smoke. It said no, bro. It said no. All right, let's go. Okay, so we're going to read this first verse, and then we're going to get into this. All right? Ignorance of the soul. It is impossible to be permanently happy while attached to a body. A man should train his soul in this life so that when he enters the other world, where he is able to see Atum, he does not lose his way. Each soul's hope to eternal life rests in his life here on earth. But not many cannot believe this, saying it is an empty story to be laughed at, for the possessions of this life are too pleasant, and such pleasures grip the soul by the throat, holding it down to earth. Our possessions possess us. We were not born with possessions, but acquired them later. Everything a man uses to gratify his body is alien to his original godlike nature. Not only possessions, even the body is foreign to our true soul. The mind of the cosmos is known through thought alone. A soul with no inner vision is blind to Atum's goodness, tossed by the sea of passions which the body breathes. What fire burns like impurity? What hungry predator has the power to maim the body as impurity does to mutilate the soul? Deep. Deep. Your possessions possess you because you made that your purpose. What is your purpose in this life? Whatever you create is what possesses you. But that's the reality that you created. You weren't born with those possessions. You weren't born with those instructions to have any of that. You came here as you should, with your mind. Because he says simply here, not only possessions, but even the body is foreign to our true self. Because what is true self? The thought, the consciousness. That is what is immortal. A vessel will disintegrate. The minute you are born, you die, you begin the process of dying. From the minute you take your first breath, you begin the process of going back to the cosmos, your consciousness. Because it's consciousness. When you connect into the ancestors, you connect into their consciousness. Because the consciousness is the soul, and the soul in this plane is seen as magnetism, because that's the physical aspect of the soul. But there's another aspect to the soul, and that is the consciousness. And that is not created here. That comes from the other plane. So the mind of the cosmos is nothing but consciousness. And then you create the reality from the consciousness. So what am I saying to you? The cosmos is like the most supercomputer AI you could ever imagine. You is the AI. The algorithm for intelligence is the frequency that comes from you, because you create the intelligence. Because you is the intel. The intellect comes from the cosmos, which has to come through you. So you can't know the body. And you can't know your true self until you give up what you possess and begin to possess yourself again. You have to become your possession. You have to become obsessed with yourself in order to get yourself to the point of knowing the mind of the cosmos. You can't be looking outside of yourself. And when I say obsessed with yourself, I mean taking care of your vessel in your temple. Spiritually. Your soul, are you focused on death or immortality? Remember, he asked that question. Because to focus on possessions is material, so that's death. Because that can easily be destroyed. We see material come and go every day. How much material has came and went into your life every day? It's not real. If it was real, it would never be there. What's the only thing that's real as that material is coming into your life and out of it? Your brain and your consciousness, because you are aware that it's becoming in and out. Who else is aware that you losing or winning other than you? Unless you show it to everybody. Let's go. You visualize it as a loss. You visualize it as a win. You created that test and you created that reality based off of possession, though. That ain't have shit to do with your soul, because your soul was the same as when it came in as when it left. That's why when you lose some shit, you could grind and get that shit right back. Because you creating the reality to get it back, because that's your purpose that you done gave your soul. If you gave your soul another purpose, you will have a different purpose. Purpose-driven life. Shit's important. Hey, Buggy. What you up to? You sleeping? Okay. Grandma see you few.
Yeah. Mom, why Mom still disappearing?
She in here doing her hair. She right there.
Why you disappearing in my bed? I'm sorry.
She said you just disappeared.
I'm doing my hair, Bucky. Okay, I'll come in a minute.
Okay. Close the door. Where you going? Everybody said, hey, Buggy.
He said, hey.
Uh-oh, here he come. They said, hey, the people on the chat. They're on the chat right here. Uh-oh. This how our morning goes, okay? Buggy gonna come to the room. You want to say hey? They right here.
Hey.
Okay. Say hello.
Hello.
Say grand rising. Okay, just say hey. They say hey, Bug. Say, see, hey, Bug. See, you got some purple hearts. I shade. You seeing all the hearts? All right. All right. Say bye.
Bye.
All right. He likes the spotlight, as y'all can see. You could go ahead, Bug. Boy, I'm telling you. Look.
Nah, he done got comfortable.
He done got comfortable now. Look, he done got comfortable now. He done got comfortable now. All right. So we getting ready to still have the discussion, but we gonna have it in a PG way. All right. You want to listen to Grandma read? You sure?
Yep.
Is he a Virgo? No, he's not a Virgo. What is you? He a Capricorn, ain't he?
Yeah, Cap Aquarius.
He a Cap Aquarius. He right on the what is the cusp? Yeah, he a cusp baby. What? You is on the cusp.
Did you brush your teeth?
Did you brush your teeth?
You wash your face?
Did you wash your face? Did you clean your ears?
Can we go get that done, please?
Did you get the cobwebs out your ears? Let grandma see. I don't know. I don't know, Brie. I think I see a cobweb. I'm looking at. I don't know. I don't know. Let me see your teeth. Let me see. Oh, I think you got more. I think you need to go and see Mr. Toothbrush and Mr. Washcloth. That's okay. We all go through the same thing, don't we, tribe? That's right. Come on. Go do what your mama said. I'll see you in a few. I'm in here reading.
I'm coming out in a little bit. I gotta wash this hair anyway.
What, you have a bug and he's a Virgo is why I asked. Oh, thank you. Ashe to you and your progeny. That's my grandson. You know, it's a wonderful thing having grandkids. They are amazing. They really are. They really are. All right. So we getting ready to do this next verse. Y'all ready? Y'all want me to go to this next verse? Throw a one. You know, I ain't gonna take y'all nowhere y'all want to go. Let's see. Time is it?
Still early.
Yes. You know what? It was raining earlier, y'all. It was raining earlier. But didn't I say we children of the sun? They can't block out the sun on me, baby. I mean that. You see how the sun done broke through? You think of playing. It's cloudy here. It's raining. Look up Augusta right now on your weather thing. It's gonna say it's raining. What you see right there in the sun? What you see behind me? Okay, let's keep going. Cause you is the sun. But a motherfucker think I'm playing. I say this all the time. We the son of man. People think we playing. It's okay. Yes, we see Stone Mountain. You in Stone Mountain. It can't rain on me. Especially when I'm in a portal like this and I'm talking with y'all. But all right. Let's get to this next verse. It's raining in Louisiana too. They trying to make it rain everywhere. It's dark and gloomy here in North Florida.
Damn.
Villa Rica. Ocean here. It's okay. It ain't nobody but Mama Water, Ocean, Oya. She gotta get cleansed, y'all. She gotta get cleansed. Remember, didn't I tell you what water do? It purifies. They got a lot of toxins and stuff in the air. That shit gotta come out the air. They doing a lot of shit. It's gloomy. Well, create your own sun. You see, I got sun. I got sun and it's raining. I promise y'all it's raining out there. I promise y'all. You could go out there and look right now, it's wet as hell, but the sun's shining from somewhere. Where it's shining from, Brie? I don't know.
No.
It's bright as fuck. We just gonna let it be bright, ain't we, Brie? All right. So, can't you see the torture that an impure soul endures? It shrieks. I'm burning. I'm on fire. I don't know what to do. I am devoured by the miseries that possess me. Are not such cries the appearance of a soul in torment? Such a soul bears the body like a burden, as its master, not as its slave. Tear off this cloak of shadows, this web of ignorance, these shackles of decay, this living death, this conscious corpse, this portable tomb, this robber in the house, this enemy that hates all that you love, this garment that smothers you and holds you down. Ignorance floods the land. Its currents sweep you away. Don't be borne downstream. Make use of the backflow. Seek the safe haven of liberation. Anchor there and find a guide to lead you to the house of knowledge. There you will see the heart, the brilliant brightness. If you shut down your soul up in your body and demean yourself, saying, I cannot know, I am afraid, I cannot ascend to heaven, then what have you to do with a tomb? First of all, a tomb. You got to know what a tomb is to understand some of this shit I'm going over. A tomb, you could think of it as A-T-O-M-B. You can also think of this as they are spelling it atom, A-T-U-M, a tomb. Because this is a tomb. But let's go a bit deeper. A-T-U-M. The U is the mystery. Because you got to know the vowel system in this dirty motherfucking language. What are the vowels? A, E, I, O, and U. So therefore, any of those vowels can go there. So when you say atum, you're really saying atom. A-D-A-M, A-T-O-M, Atom and Eve, Genesis. Is you with me now? This the same book. This came from the same book as Genesis did. Adam is Atum. That's the same thing. Are y'all understanding that this is one of the lost books of the Bible that they didn't print, but it's right here in your face for you? Did you realize this is one of the most powerful books that was in that some book that they didn't put in your Bible and that I'm reading for you right now? Oh, you thought I asked you the question, have you read the Bible from front to back? Because I wasn't going to come in here and give you a lost book of the Bible right here in your face? Don't play with me, because I ain't come here to play. So let's go with this book that they ain't want nobody to read. Because it might open up some immortal codes for you. You know the reason why I'm reading it out loud? Because it's a frequency. Because even in this dirty German language that they mix with Latin, because I got a soul and a frequency, I could read these words through alliteration and it could open up some codes for you. Because the frequency is what was important in these words, not the words themselves. That's what they never understood about the God spell. That's why I asked you, have you ever read the book? Because it wasn't a book that was going to wake you up. It was the frequency when you said it out loud through your diaphragm as it went through your body and opened up your fucking pineal and took you to the other portal plane. We ain't leave nothing here for no reason. Everything had a purpose. The ignorance of the soul. I could teach a fool, but you can't teach an ignorant person. You know why? You know why the powerfulest card in tarot is the Fool? Because a fool know that it's a fool. We all fools. We fools to the great mother. Long as you know you a fool, you can always gain knowledge because you know you ain't the knower of all. It's the ignorant motherfucker that think that he know everything that's lost. That's why this is called the ignorance of the soul. It's not called the fool of the soul because we all fools. It's called ignorance. Living in ignorance. What have you done for yourselves? It's simple. In the beginning, he said, what you gonna choose? Death or immortality? You see how that shit went? The immortality always been in your face. You ain't even sat down and took the time to read it. But I'll give you that reminder. So, what is the most important message of this verse? I gotta repeat this because I always be telling y'all to go to yourselves, to give yourself the I am commands and to live in your purpose. It's real. He say, if you shut your soul up in your body and demean yourself, demean, you demeaning yourself, you demeaning yourselves when you say these type of things. I cannot know. How many motherfuckers did I just say be on here? Can you tell me? Can you tell me? Can you help me? Can you tell me? I don't know. You do know. I am afraid. How many motherfuckers live in fear? I tell them something finna happen. Oh, tell us what to do. Oh, you bait in fear. I cannot ascend to heaven. You let yourself not ascend. I say I'm ascending every day. I'm ascending right now. If you ain't ascending, that's because you told yourself you not. That's the reality you done created. Shit, I can't do shit for you. And then at the end, what he say? Then what have you to do with a tomb? Who did I say a tomb was? Adam. Yourselves. So what do that got to do with yourselves? Huh? What that got to do with your soul? What that got to do with the vessel that you in right now? Nothing. That's a false reality that you creating for yourself when you say, I cannot. Bitch, the first thing I learned to say is I can, motherfucker, and I mean it. That's called will. Your will be done, motherfucker. This is chess. This shit ain't checkers, baby. All right. So now we on these last two verses. See how deep this shit is? You got a whole lost book of the Bible that been right there in the library. Motherfucker ain't even went in there and looked for it. Good gracious to the alive. Wake up your sleeping soul. Why give yourselves to death when you could be immortal? You are drunk with ignorance of a tomb. It has overpowered you, and now you are vomiting it up. Empty yourselves of darkness, and you will be filled with light. There is no greater mistake than to have the power to know a tomb and not to use it. Simply wishing and hoping to know him is a road that leads straight to goodness. It is an easy road to travel. Everywhere a tomb will come to meet you, look and he appears at times and places when you least expect it. While you are awake or asleep, when you travel by water or land, by night or by day, whilst you are speaking or silent. This is because Atum is all. It's you, man. That's so beautiful. Like, y'all don't even feel it. You too caught up in the superficial that you can't see the beauty of you. In the beautiful experience you have every day in this life to do your purpose. Them footprints in the sand is just you. That's the soul. It sounds like Jesus because you is Jesus. Not Jesus. You is it was always you. You is everything and everything is you. You are everything and nothing all at once. Because nothing is everything. That's why the possessions mean nothing. Because you already possess everything in the nothingness. You create the possessions out of the nothingness. That's the reality that you created from the blank slate when you first came here. Did somebody reprogram your purpose? Then that's what you need to find. And then your will be done. The Son of God is within you. Every last one of your cells is the Son of Man. I am the Son. You don't see me illuminating right now. I hope I illuminated something for you today. Because the sun illuminates. You looking out there, I'm illuminating you from in here. From my cells, my frequency. And that's what this is about. All it's ever been about was always just you. Maybe nobody told you that. Maybe you didn't have the person in your life that told you that. Well, let me be the person in your life today to tell you that. Let me be the person in your life to tell you that the most powerful command you could give to yourselves is I am. That frequency that hits your diaphragm. Let me be the first person to tell you that affirmations work because you telling your purpose. Let me be the first one to tell you you should be giving yourself affirmations every day. You should be living with your purpose. Because if you're not living in your purpose, then you're living for death. So is we becoming immortal? Or is you becoming death? Because immortality has nothing to do with possessions. What did he say? The mind of the cosmos. That's the consciousness. What is you doing to build your consciousness? While you trapped in these atoms. That's your purpose. But death is creation, correct? By killing the ego, you creating another one. Mm. What do ego sound like? Don't it sound the same like the word is eagle? Don't ego and eagle sound similar? Why do you think that is? What was the representation our ancestors used for the melanated man? They told the melanated man to kill his ego because that was your masculinity principle. One of your greatest principles is your ego, you cocky motherfucker. You knew what the fuck you was and you told everybody that every fucking day, including yourselves. You knew you was the greatest. Muhammad Ali had much ego before they MK Ultra him. He was too much. When y'all get in y'all ego, nothing can stop you. That's why they put your ego on a fucking dollar. Fun them, man. Fuck them. Not the dollar, but that silver. Fuck you. You think a melanated man shouldn't have ego? When you're quiet, that's how these goddamn pussies able to run the fucking world. Because you're silent. You done let go of the ego that we gave your motherfucking ass to run this bitch. You don't want to kill the ego. You want to control that bitch. Exactly. Who is that? Cough in the jars. Thank you, brother. Or thank you. Thank you. A melanated man's ego is one of his most powerful magnetisms. It'll change any fucking thing. He the architect of the plane. Y'all better leave me alone. I don't want no man that ain't got no ego. Boy, you don't even know what you is. Leave me alone. Because they associate ego and cockiness with somebody that know what they is. They told you that was bad. Bad to know what you are. They want you to be silent, quiet. Do that sound like somebody that the great mother put down here to give commands? How can you be commanding somebody and you silent because you afraid to be who you are? Please. Plenty people say I got ego. Show do. I got plenty egos. I control them too. Motherfucker, please. I seal all kind of shit with my egos, nigga, please. Ain't no such thing as toxic masculinity. It's no such fucking thing. That's a mind pull because they want to kill the masculinity. Let's go. They want to turn y'all into some docile ass women. How can masculinity be toxic? Stop spell casting on us. The devil is a lie. I ain't never met a toxic male. I ain't gonna let them speak on y'all ego like that no more. Ain't shit toxic about a masculine. Not a damn thing. We need a masculine right now. For real, we got this fucking butt-ass clone up here. Shit. Man, you better not ever let nobody just say no shit to you like that again. Shit toxic about a masculine. Not a damn thing. One of the baddest motherfucking architects on this whole fucking plane. How the fuck anything get built without a masculine to put the aspect here? I'll wait. And every masculine that built that shit was in their ego too. Now, let's go. You think a Pharaoh wasn't in his ego? You crazy out your mind. You got to get in your ego to even get the I am commands right, bruh. Is we out here playing chess or checkers right now? We invented that game. Let's go. Somebody was in their ego when they invented that. Shit, you got to be. Motherfucker, you gotta know it's you at all times. Shit crazy as hell. How the fuck? Man, I'll never say a man toxic. Man, please. I need a masculine right now. A real one. Come on. Shit. All the masculinity, every aspect of it. Just hit us with it all. We need it. God damn. Shit. Excuse me, but for real. It does. That's the truth. The ego. The ego. Go up more as you become conscious. For real. Man, for real. Man, that's why we wore these feathers and stuff. Man, come on with it, bruh. Man, that's why we had eagle feathers and stuff, bruh. I'm for real, yo. You got to shift your mind back. And you got to get past the spell work. Because they'll tell you some shit, but you got to really look into the fucking, the root words. Remember the root? You got to go back to the root of what the word is. And you really got to dissect what they saying, y'all. Because all of these catchphrases and stuff like that, remember I told you, you is the most powerful command. So when you put a command out, you are doing the God's spell. Ashe, nature giving you feathers, that's powerful. That means that you are a child in one with nature. When nature give you feathers. But yeah, so you really got to think about what these people got you saying and all of them little catchphrases that they use, and they have all their clone ass bots get up there and try to use psychology to reverse your mind and tell you that something's bad. They're attacking the masculine aspect. So of course they're going to come out and try to have a spell cast on our masculine with the term toxic masculinity to try to make a man think that he's bad for being a man. And then they want to associate that word with everything that's low vibrational. Ain't no such thing as toxic masculinity. A masculine is the most magnificent creation that was ever created, next to the feminine, and we is two aspects of each other. Just like the feminine aspect, ain't nothing wrong with that, but they trying to change that and fuck that up too. And now they even got real men acting like women and got y'all glorifying them and shit on the stages and stuff. So it's a real attack on our mind. But don't let them do that to you. Don't let them tell you that because you in your masculinity and you got control of your ego and that you know who you is and everything, and you cocky and you got up your magnetism, you know, your cock feathers, you know, you the rooster, motherfucker. You understand? You ain't out here fucking around. Roosters don't be fucking around. They know what the fuck they is. They real fucking cocky. trying to turn off your warrior code, you better call them bitches back. Shit. Shit's too real. Shit too real, y'all. Shit too real. They out here attacking us. That is the truth, Southpaw. Look, me and Bree was on that live. Y'all could go catch it. It's up on my page. It's the part 2. But it's real, like, it ain't no, man, it's bad for a divine feminine out here for real. It ain't no masculines out here no more. You got to be celibate. You don't have a choice. And then it's bad. It's bad. It's bad. Y'all just got to go watch that. I just feel like, I don't know what done happened between the food, the shots, the PlayStations, and the goddamn constant bombardments with these phones. Men done lost all their fucking masculinity. Then we got stars up here that's being idolized, motherfucker. And these motherfuckers is gay. We got our sons and daughters and people that's emulating gay men. Not gay, but, it's really the other word. They faggots, bruh. Let's keep it real. Gay men, ain't nothing wrong with gay men. I ain't talking about y'all. I said that before, and I mean that. Gay men is high vibrational people. They don't bother nobody. They live in their truth. They got their own purpose. Not talking about them. I'm talking about the closeted faggots that's out here hurting women and out here having sex with single women's sons and shit and everything and acting like they straight and stuff like that and destroying families and destroying lives and out here passing herpes to kids and all kind of shit like that. That's the motherfuckers that I'm talking about. And it's too many men out here like it. And they done been given our masculine stuff. Done been putting stuff in the industry. All of that anal sex, ass eating, all of that stuff that they pushed with Nicki Minaj and stuff. Because these motherfuckers is transsexuals. So they got to have sex in the ass. And now they got every nigga out here thinking that ass sex is normal. So now every nigga want to fuck you in your ass. I'm not fucking in the ass. It's very painful. Even for gay men. Very true. They on horse tranquilizers and everything. And you got women out here getting backdoored to please a homosexual because your man a homosexual if he wants your ass. Period. Grandest rising. And y'all can catch the rest of that synopsis on my other live. Because I ain't even finna delve deep into it no more. Because it's just a shame. And I feel like as far as the divine masculine, instead of being out here trying to check women right now, y'all need to get y'all ass out there and check some of these homo ass thugs. Y'all need to be out here checking your own. I see too many divine supposed masculine on my page over here worried about if I got on a wig or if I got my locks out, if I got lashes on today or if I got just ain't, you understand, if I'm wearing makeup today or if I'm, with my natural face. Like y'all too worried about me when you got homo thugs out here beating up women, when you got motherfuckers out here raping and sex trafficking kids. Motherfucker, ain't you supposed to be the protector of these little boys? You got these motherfuckers out here raping and busting little boys' butthole while you playing a PlayStation with your dick in your hand trying to fuck me in the ass. I'm pretty fed up right now. I'm pretty motherfucking tired. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. If you got knowledge, you need to be like the Christ was down there spreading with these ignorant motherfuckers. I don't need you over here on me. I'm pretty conscious. I'm pretty tuned in. I'm pretty up here in the cosmos. But I do need you on them motherfuckers that's out here attacking my daughters. And trying to attack my grandson. Because I'm telling you right now, I got my 45. And I'm busting bitches in their face. About mine. And if I gotta activate them warrior codes, that mean I don't need no masculine then do it. Oh, I'll wait. I'm for real as fuck. If I gotta turn into this shit, if I gotta become the dark witch, ain't no need for you. You can get the fuck out my way too. Cause I'm done waiting. And I'm done talking. And I'm done holding the hand. Hey, let the warrior goddess come free. Fuck it. You want to know real hell? Do you want to know real hell? Because the feminine aspect create the heaven and the hell. You want to know real hell? You finna see it. Because just as fed up as I am, I know the great mother is done. For fact. If I got to get out here now and protect the progeny, while motherfucker want to attack me because I got on a motherfucking wig while I'm doing it, bitch, kiss my ass, bitch. You could go to pussy motherfucker. You out here letting these niggas do this. But you worried about a feminine. Worried about a bitch on the stage twerking or something when you got motherfuckers out here sex trafficking her, making her do it, and you ain't got no problem with that. All these nature boy niggas out here in the community, but you over here worried about us. What a shame. Because the great mother is no longer getting ready to be worried about you. Peace, power, and protection. Stay dangerous.